Konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
Welcome to Terrace House English Couch Podcast. This is a podcast where we don't just recap the show, we do commentary over the episode, like the Japanese director's commentary, but in English. Because it's not available in English. And we're not directors.
But we are directing this podcast.
Hey, you're right. You know what? I'm a director. Nice to meet you. I am director number 1, Kira.
And I am Dazza. So before we get started, I would like to do a quick shout out to our first commenter, Wrench Fair, who was our first commenter on our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for doing so. We look over all the comments and reply if possible. Of course, we also follow the hashtag THEC on Twitter, because that looks cool, don't you think?
THEC? Yeah.
THEC. Now you've had a week to kind of get into your own mind about the episode. What do you think about the first episode of Terrace House, Tokyo 2019 to 2020?
Well, at my office, there's a fair few people who watch Terrace House, and after kind of like conversing with them, seeing who their favourites are and that kind of thing, I've noticed that a lot of us have the same opinions.
Really?
Yeah, where we don't really trust Kenny.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like, not trustworthy, but like more down-to-earth person, even though that's the kind of persona he puts on. And Kawari is incredibly cute.
Kawari is incredibly cute. I've been following her Instagram all week.
Yeah.
And her Insta stories are great. Although, they don't look like they're in the house.
No, I think most of the time she's doing it in the office because she's advertising a lot of her upcoming work.
That's true, yeah. Speaking about the house, found out some interesting news about it this week.
Oh, yes.
How it was used for JAV shoots. For people who may be unaware, JAV is Japanese AV, or porn. So the house was used for porn.
It is a porn house.
It is a porn house.
Terrace House Porn House.
Terrace House Porn House. They actually made an ecchi comedy skit with Tokue like that. So, I mean...
This seems basically set up for a Tokue joke.
This is a huge Tokue joke. I don't have it yet, but it'll come eventually.
Is it Tokue or Tokui?
Tokue, like Hawaii. Oh, yeah, you're right.
An E, right?
It's an E, yeah. Anyway, so on to the next episode. The title Netflix has given it is Tempura Incident. There's a lot of incidences in Terrace House.
Everything is an incident.
Everything is an incident.
Meat is an incident. Socks are an incident.
Having sex are incidences?
Well, that's definitely more of an incident than socks.
I don't know. Socks are very important. They protect the foot.
I had a conversation with someone. They said the only thing they would not buy secondhand is socks.
They'd wear, like, secondhand briefs?
They would buy underwear, they would buy makeup, they would buy anything, but they would not buy secondhand socks. Japanese people take their feet very seriously.
They're like Quentin Tarantino. Like, their feet are the most important part of them. It's their connection to the earth.
You're not wrong there.
No. Although, in saying that, secondhand underwear, disgusting.
I would never wear secondhand underwear.
No.
Anyway, we're getting completely off topic here. The Tempura Incident is the name of the next episode.
Haruka asks Kenji for a guitar lesson and they promise to hang out over the weekend. Some of the members discuss their dreams over drinks at home. See, this is the problem. They should be having drinks in an izakaya.
They should, but most of the point of the show is to show off the relationships between them. If they're constantly getting interrupted by izakaya stuff, then...
Yeah, that's true. But I think we should just get started.
Yeah.
Alright, you want to do the countdown?
1, 2, 3, start.
Again, Netflix logo.
Yeah.
Very important.
Smooth jazz.
Konbanwa. Where were we the other day? And we heard the, opening of Terrace House music.
It plays every day at my office. Like I said, most of my coworkers love Terrace House, so the playlist they choose are just Terrace House playlists.
That's true. Best girl so far. Best person so far.
Oh, Something else. Apparently, he looks like a AV star.
I did hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's saying that he looks like an AV star.
Yeah, there was. I think the joke, if we structure it properly, is that Tokue is commenting on him in the porn house.
I think he's just casting AV stars.
That's his next role in life as the porn producer in Japan. That's what happens if...
Yeah, he didn't strike me as the assertive type.
That gives me a cramp whenever I do that. Why is you wearing a high-vis vest?
High fashion.
She looks like she should be out in, like, Takashita Dori, like, guarding traffic. You know those jobs they give old people because they can't do anything else anymore?
Wow. Is it actually high vis? Look at them, and like the rest of them are wearing bright orange.
Yeah, but she's literally wearing a high-vis vest.
It's a woolen vest.
Okay. It looks high-vis. It looks like, as you said, high-fashion high-vis. It's like the store that we saw on in Osaka Sadori that was both flowers and high-vis vests. That's what they sold.
Permanently pink.
Yamasato sees it. She's going to climb up Kenny. We both made the same comment. Oh, wow.
That's really nice.
I really don't like her.
The model?
Yeah.
Marika?
Yeah. She just gives me off vibes.
Yeah.
She doesn't have good vibes.
No.
No vibes. No good vibes.
Bad vibes.
What do we vibe? No. For reference, it was the 10-day Golden Week where the Emperor abdicated. Which is uncommon in Japan. It's only around 7 days. Next year, it's 5 days, I'm pretty sure.
I think we should stop calling her the actress and we should start just calling her the drag racer.
Yeah, when I've read drag on there, I thought it was something totally different for a second until I remembered. Oh, that's the one that was on the Instagram. She's got bad vibes, but I like what she does.
It's an old outfitted bus.
It looks like the Hachiko bus.
Oh, did you see her face?
Yeah, she was like...
When he said it was super slow, she was like...
disgusted.
Yeah.
Maybe she's like a young Japanese Jeremy Clarkson. Only likes going fast.
She's already starting stuff.
Speaking of Harajuku. I was right! It was that one!
At the Harajuku?
Harajuku Murasaki Sports. I photographed this place so many times.
Yeah. He's so shy.
Aww. Even talking to the other Baito girl.
Yeah. Surprised she's not using Copic.
They're not Copic markers?
They're not.
Maybe there's like another brand that her company have a deal with or something.
Possibility, yeah. No. Ew. No.
So not only are they eating the most disgusting of meals, natto, they've even got pre-made rice.
Natto curry baked casserole. No. No.
Maybe they
Shut this show down. These people do not deserve it.
It might just be a very Japanese dish that we just can't appreciate because we've got bad foreign tastes.
The natto is just bad.
Natto is terrible. It just stinks. That was interesting. She Kaori just said she doesn't want to be a crush.
Yeah, she wants to be like a long term.
Yeah.
I can't look at that. That just
Makes me sick.
Yeah. Ugh.
He's terrible. I hate him. Can't deal.
I think he has a complex about his curly hair.
I know, that was just like a really funny face he pulled.
As soon as she mentioned that it was curly, he was like, ah.
But guys can't have curly hair. Unless they're like Jewish, and it's like real proper curly.
Some Japanese guys can have curly hair.
Nah. See, she uses Copic.
They look like the what is it, like the other brand?
No, I wouldn't know. That makes sense. Most designers here use Illustrator.
Yeah, I like more the traditional style, the more style that Kaori's doing.
You see, I'm more of a digital person.
It looks like you treat it like a coloring book.
And get a longer pinky. What? That's tiny.
That is tiny.
I bet everyone watching the show right now just looked at their hand to try and figure out if it was or wasn't.
We both did. I don't know how long a pinky's supposed to be.
I think it's supposed to come up to like your ring finger, like the line on your ring finger.
Second joint.
Yeah.
Mini guitar.
That's just a ukulele.
No, you can get mini guitars.
Yeah, I know.
I think she's just giving them some time together.
Mm. That's the sound I always make.
That is not the pinky that is the issue there.
Yeah, it's pressure.
Yeah.
As you just said.
And she's using her nails to do it as well.
Yeah.
It's a good song to learn for beginners.
Mm. Oh, they're doing the Japanese version.
I mean, yeah.
It makes sense. I don't know. I just imagined the English version, but
Whisper of the Heart style.
yeah. Well, no, Whisper of the Heart is the Japanese version.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
It seems very forced.
Really? I think he's interested. I think she's not.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is she seems like she's doing it. Like when she was like, my friend also does this. Oh, she has an event.
Yeah, it seems kind of like pushed by the producers a little bit.
Yeah.
It did seem very forced when she was like, "Can you teach me guitar?"
I love this though. Just the shots of Tokyo.
I'm annoyed that they're able to get these drone shots.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed drones in Tokyo. Like, it's huge amount of fines.
But it's just beautiful to see.
Especially in that light. So this song is oh god, I can't remember the name of it, but it's by Chvrches.
Mm.
This is the first song that's not
Taylor Swift.
And it's really weird because Taylor Swift has a new album that just came out.
Yeah.
It's plastered all around Shinjuku.
So I was totally expecting it to be that.
But it's not. People are thinking that it might be because they might be able to get international rights for it, so it could be the same.
Oh, okay.
Which would be good if it is.
Yeah.
Though slow down. Renato. What are they making?
This is a monstrosity that I have never seen before, and I never want to try.
Like, I'd never thought I want to go back to the Udai days where he didn't make anything because he was too annoyed to.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I have seen like the cheese on top before of rice, but not on top of natto.
If it's just like the cheese on top of rice, that's okay. It's just the natto inside that's literally making my skin crawl.
I can just smell it. No, maybe she is interested. She did sit very close to him.
The kind of atmosphere in this room is strange.
Yeah.
It seems like Ruka is the little brother, Haruka is the older sister, and Kenny's the older sister's boyfriend.
Mm. She's so cute. Mm. I don't know, we haven't seen all the boys yet.
Yeah, AV stars are kind of not around.
It is straightforward, totally.
It's straightforward, very fast.
Mm. I reckon Yama-chan could play like Koizuru fortune cookie on it.
I totally reckon.
I
don't know, the song's way more famous now for different things other than the Ghibli movie. Ghibli movie.
No, I think people still know where it's come from, because it's not that, like, old.
Yeah, well, like, whenever I ask people, they always say Whisper of the Heart.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you ask, like, American people, they're like, oh, that's that one
From Fallout.
Or from Kingsman.
Yeah. Keio University, wow.
This is just making me like her more.
Yeah. All the female IT directors I've met in Tokyo have been super cool.
Yeah.
All of them. I don't think I've met one that's not been super cool.
Mostly because they have to deal with a lot of crap from other people.
And the guys.
Yeah.
Every IT guy director I've met have been weird. Like, if you remember, what's his name from last season?
Yeah.
He was kind of like an IT guy.
That's great. I love that one. toasty.
It's super cute.
Yeah.
Foxcore. That's her name on Twitter as well.
Yeah. Aww. Fun fact, Co stands for company.
Shock.
I mean, some people don't know it.
It's okay.
It's like if you ask someone what does UFO stand for, some people are just like,
Stands for catcher, doesn't it? UFO catcher.
Yeah, catcher.
Oh, it is small.
Oh, that sounds nice though. Golden Week.
I wish these weren't so far away from like production, so we could go to some of these.
Yeah, but that's the point, is they don't want people going, like they don't want Terrace House fans going to like fill it out. They want it to be more natural.
True. Or we could just stalk them on Instagram. Aww.
Oh.
Oh, he looks so dejected.
Yeah, he looks sad. I think after a day he's kind of relaxed enough to
Yeah.
open up.
When he gave him like a guitar, he's just a normal person.
Yeah. Oh, I know where that is.
I think it's on the main street, isn't it?
Not the main street, but it's just off.
Better be close to where they live, because it's on the same line.
Yeah.
It's from Sapporo. In Hokkaido.
I still think it's weird how they put like their lips directly on the mic.
Well, normally they had their own mic.
No, but it was like, it's weird. I think you should be able to turn the mic up, like, the sensitivity up enough that you're not touching it.
Maybe. Yeah. We know what that is.
Avex.
It's just off of Takeshita.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where she does the stuff with Takamina.
Is it?
Yeah, this is the same place. Avex Management.
Oh, yeah.
She's from Aichi. I love if we see Sashi again.
I reckon we'll see someone we know that is her student.
Yeah. I'm annoyed that they didn't do the discussion with the girls there after the yoga class.
Yeah. They might not be able to, though.
Maybe. There's one thing I love about Terrace House is being able to find new people to follow and be interested in.
Yeah.
They do move fast in this series.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they'd already planned they were going to meet up. Just eyeball it. Actually, add more. It's very chaotic.
He's right, it's not an exact science. You cook to taste.
Yeah, but you actually have to taste it. They're just adding stuff before they taste it.
That was between the cuts. Between the cuts. Definitely female web director.
Yeah.
As unfortunate as it is, they always seem to be the ones pouring the drinks.
Yep, even if they're higher level.
Yep.
What is that?
An egg boiling machine.
That is so cute.
What do you do with it?
I think maybe he has a complex about being called a model.
Mm.
Because every time someone's like, "Oh, you're a model, right?" He's like, "No, I'm
an actor.
I did model, but I'm an actor."
I'm an actor.
Mm. It's like the whole thing of like, when foreigners come to Japan, it's like, "Oh, you teach English." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, but I do all this other stuff." "Yeah, but you're an English teacher." It's like, "Yeah, but that's not my main thing."
Yeah, maybe that's what happens with Japanese people in Taiwan. They just do modelling.
Yeah, he seems very much like that.
He's got a good face for it, though. He's got, like, the cheekbones.
Yeah. He's a free soul.
I really like how unmade the girls are
Yeah.
as well. Like, in Karuizawa, they always seemed so made up.
And they refused to show themselves if they, like, weren't made up.
Yeah. I think some of them even went to bed with, like, makeup on to wake up with makeup on and did touch-ups that way.
Yeah.
Where they I mean, obviously they have some form of makeup on.
But it looks more natural.
Yeah. It shows that how they're approaching the show. Rather than, being like, oh, I must advertise myself.
Yeah.
More like, this is just life.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
She seemed very, very offended by that.
Mm.
It's a jack of all trades argument.
Yeah.
Is it better to be a jack of all trades and a master of none? Or a professional in one skill?
Mm. The whole master of one skill is a very Western way of thinking.
I mean, don't know.
With artisans though, it's a bit different.
No, with artisans, you perfect your one skill. Your one skill is your job, and you keep doing it.
Yeah, but I think the whole jack of all trades thing is a very Japanese company ideal, where you're just put into a job and said, you work here now. We give you tasks, and then you do them.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm a designer. I design posters and stuff like that.
Oh, you can do social media as well. You're going to run on social media too.
Social media and our marketing? Cool, you can do that as well.
Yeah.
So it's like new Japanese companies versus old-style workshops.
Yeah.
They both have completely different ideologies.
Mm.
And it's interesting to see which side Japanese people more associate with.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
As she should have.
Mm.
Yeah, I think every case is different. Three against one.
Oh.
Is this the Tempura incident?
Yeah.
Yeah. You really gotta shine with personality there.
I don't think she's sharp.
And I don't think she's
she's
masculine. I think she just likes car racing.
I think she's just passionate.
Yeah.
I also think that he did a very bad job in explaining himself.
Oh yeah. He was more like on the attack rather than this is my ideal.
Yeah. It was less explaining and more... How do I say it? Aggressive?
Yeah.
Assertive. Yeah.
Yeah. He isn't even multi-skilled yet. He needs to find his skill to multi-skill that.
Yeah. This is record time.
Tokyo moves fast.
I still think incident's too much.
Yeah, like, the meat incident was, like, there was a physical reason for it.
And there was a proper argument behind it.
Same with the socks.
Yeah. What was
Nothing.
that translation? Gambaro, let's stay kicking.
Let's stay kicking. Oh.
Never choose a movie on a first date.
So they had the choice of Detective Conan or Avengers, and they chose Detective Conan.
Hey, Detective Conan is incredibly popular in Japan.
I know, it beat Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. Don't dig on Detective Conan.
Oh, he's so cute.
I think this episode I just forgot everyone's ages.
No, I don't think it's
Like, besides Kenny, they all seemed like the same kind of age.
I don't think like the same kind of age, just the same level of maturity, or like the same not same ideals, because obviously that's different. The same experiences. They just get on well.
Yeah.
Yeah, including Kenny as well. He's got like a young soul.
And the only reason I like remembered that Kaori was older is because of the office job thing. I was like, oh yeah, she's older than them, right? But I think they kind of match well together.
Yeah, I think it's a very good group of people.
Yeah.
A very interesting group of people.
And they seem to have matched them well.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the Tempura incident?
I don't think it's deserving of the name incident.
No, definitely not.
It just seems like a disagreement. Like, not even a bad disagreement where they were fighting. They have different ideals and they didn't decide on a answer together.
I agree. But which ideal do you think is best?
I believe in a mix of them both, where I think you need experience in different fields. So it's good to experience many different things, but there is at least one or two things that you need to put effort in. If you want to be good at something, you need to put a lot of effort into it, like the 1,000 hours argument. My ideal is try out many things. When you find what you like, put your hours into it, put your effort into it. And if you don't like it, move to the next thing.
I think for a professional setting, at the very least, which I assume that's what he meant, because he didn't explain himself very well, that like if you want to grow as a professional or businessman, become a manager, maybe become a CEO, you need to know very different parts of companies.
Yeah.
And you need to have a very broad skill set to then be able to be a good manager to people. Because there's been many a times I've spoken to a Japanese manager. They just don't understand concepts because they haven't expanded their range. They're like, oh, I'm really good at production planning. But then I'm like, oh, but, you know, we're talking about marketing or graphic design. They're like, yeah, so you should do this. I'm like, but it's not going to work.
It's like if you only see the world from one point of view, you'll never understand anything else. Exactly,
yeah. But I also feel like if you want to become a high-skilled professional, you usually do that in one task.
Yeah.
So guitarists don't also play the drums. Their main skill is to play the guitar.
It depends what you want to do. If you want to be known as a singer, then you put all your effort into singing.
Yeah.
If you want to be known as a musician, then you better be ready to pick up any instrument they name.
Exactly. It's kind of like the whole like Skyrim RPG argument and putting points into certain skills.
Yeah. It's like you can put a point in every different skill, and at least you have a little bit of experience in anything. If someone asks you to do something, you can do it.
Yeah, it might be a minor thing of magic, but at least you could still do that magic.
Or you could put all your skill into archery, and you could be the best archer at anything. If anything's long range, you got it.
And you're basically Hawkeye.
But the moment they come into close range, you've got no help.
No. So, I think there's an argument for both, but I also think it depends on the personality and what they want, their goals.
Yeah. It also, it has to be balanced.
I agree. I very much agree. But Shohei did not present that properly.
No, he's not very good at giving his argument.
And when you go, oh, people will die out, then it's just like, you've basically just killed your point.
Maybe he should take some points in speaking.
Yeah, he needs some charisma points. But yeah, what do you think of the episode overall, though?
Overall, the episode was pretty good. I think it showed off different points of people very easily. At the beginning of the episode, I said I didn't like Kenny. But at the end of the episode, I think he's a lot better.
Yeah, I think he's grown. I think we just didn't know him as well.
Yeah, I think he was just very closed off for the first episode.
Again, who wouldn't be? You're in a situation with brand new people in front of cameras. It's anxiety-inducing.
Yeah, I think we still have to see maybe Kaori open up a bit.
Yeah, I've noticed that she's very closed off.
And Haruka.
You reckon?
I reckon she's still hiding.
Something.
Not something, she's just won't openly give her opinion. Only if someone asks her for it.
Yeah. But I think we've got a good group. I'm happy with the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's where we're going to leave it off this week.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for listening. If you want, you can subscribe to our podcast on any major platforms. There'll be a link down in the show notes to our Anchor page, which then you can subscribe to any of our areas, places.
Yeah, we started uploading on YouTube.
Yes, we started uploading on YouTube as well. So if you prefer to watch or listen on YouTube, we have visual markers for when the episode starts, so you can watch along with us. And yeah.
Leave us a comment so we can hear about your opinion.
We love hearing about other people's opinion.
Yeah.
I say with a strained voice for some reason. We legitimately do.
Secretly, Yama-chan. We love hearing about opinions so we can disagree with them.
Yeah, so we look forward to hearing what you guys thought about the episode, and we look forward to being here next week for the next episode.
Yeah, has the name been announced for the next episode?
I don't know. We turned off Netflix.
Ah.
I guess it'll be a surprise.
Yeah,
Surprise.